Give me your unbreakable moment.
For me, I think it was like some of my injury stuff, like pre or post, like, MVP year. Almost did it the next year, but then broke my kneecap, and then that sucked to miss the last like few weeks of the year and in the postseason, and just like go from having this amazing year to like, all right, now I've got at least 6 months of rehab in front of me, and don't get to see like the end of this. I remember talking to you a lot about like not even baseball, but just like the mental side of things and like how to deal with that. And it was kind of a time in my life where I was learning how to balance injuries with like not performing the way I wanted to, but still knowing that I could somehow. I just needed to figure it out. I think it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, is that you learn a lot about yourself in the times when things aren't going right and like you're struggling, and like you kind of have to stare it in the face at some point. And I think in sport, like you play long enough in sports, man, like everyone's going to have a moment where you have to stare it right back in the eyes and be like, all right, like this is going to go one or two ways. Like we need to figure it out. Like right now, it's either going to get back on track, or it's not going to go so good. And like, if you want to keep going and you don't want it to be the end, like you need to figure it out. And for me, it was just like constantly trying to find a way to do it at a high level again. And like, I felt like I've been able to do that like the last 2 years.